chill in the air, but we're gonna walk this thing out today, okay? We are gonna walk, we're gonna get some steps in. So put on your tennis shoes and walk with me, or at least keep me company. Come on, keep me company. I'm not gonna be out here long. At least a good 30 to 40 minutes. Y'all can do 30 to 40 minutes with me. So you might as well come on in. I'll wait until somebody join me. Ooh, the sun is kind of shining bright right here in my face. I should have put on some shades, but I didn't. So, y'all come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on. Come on. Put on those tennis shoes. Walk in place. You can walk in place at home. That you can do. Y'all might as well come on. Hey, Glenn, what's going on? How you doing today? How was your day? What's the weather where you're at, Glenn? Is it cold? Is it hot? What is it? Oh, you working so hard. Look at my neighbor working so hard, getting it ready for the grandkids.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing? How your wife doing? Your wife doing okay?
Yeah.
Tell her I asked about her.
Good Thanksgiving.
Yes, it was quiet.
Same here. I'm adding that time again.
Okay.
I bet you ain't putting that much up this year.
Get it ready for the kids.
You gotta take care.
You too. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. What's going on? Oh, you getting ready to go to Bible study? Okay, Glenn. Well, enjoy your Bible study and say a prayer for me. Keep me in prayer. We all need to be in prayer for each other, right? So thank you very much. Hey, how are you, Pink? How's your day going? You're just going okay? I just got up from my desk. I'm like, okay, I need to get out and stretch a little bit. So I got up, but it's a little chill in the air, and you know, I don't like cold weather at all. So it's a little chill, not too bad, but enough for me not to want to be out here for a long period of time. But I'm sure I'm gonna warm up. I'm sure I'll warm up though. Yeah. Oh. So you off from work? Everybody off from work? It's going to just be hanging in there. I got 1 more hour of work too. Okay. Yeah, hey. They got all they're going to get from me today. Okay, it's over. It's over for me for today. So, I actually, I work from home, but I had to go in the office today. We had like a team event, which I kind of like when we go in here and there. You know, not every day, but we do it periodically. So we'll meet up and do like team events, that type of thing. And it was really nice. It was good to see everybody. So that's enough. That's enough for another 3 months. I got my feel of it. I'm good now. I'm good to go. I got a chance to see everybody. See everybody's doing well. So hey, I am good to go. Hey, what's the weather where you're at? You're in New York, right? I always want to know the weather where everybody's at. Oh, so yeah, I feel the sun's on me. I will say that it's just a little tad bit airish. So, but hey, I'm hanging on in there. I'm gonna get these steps in. I am determined to get these steps in. So yeah. Hey, how are you? Okay, the girl just walking past me, she got on some short shorts, so I need to stop complaining, okay? True Floridians. I mean, she got on some short shorts. My legs would be freezing, okay? But everybody's different. Oh, you okay? Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, who is this? Hey, Step. It's 30. Girl, bye. No, ma'am. 30 degrees. Did you go outside and walk? Here, I don't walk outside in that. Got to get on the tread. Okay, you got a treadmill. Okay, good for you. Good for you, Steph. See, I've been thinking about a walking pad, but I just haven't committed to it because I don't want anything big and bulky. You know, but the walking pads are supposed to be like really slim, and you can fold them and like tuck them underneath your bed. So I want something really compact, that kind of thing. Hi, how are you? Oh, look at the little baby. She's too cute.
Our granddaughter, Maddie.
Oh my goodness, how old is she?
Little over a year. She was a year in August.
Oh my Lord, she's a darling. Oh, she's about to have her Christmas. Y'all take care. She's a cutie pie. Okay, it's 49. Feels like 60. Okay. Now, it's like 60 something here, but you know when you can feel the wind and it kind of gives you like a little chill. But when you're cold by nature, it doesn't make a difference. But I will say I am warming up. So feeling good. So I'm not going to complain about it. I just got out of my, well, okay. Well, I don't think you want to share that with the entire community. That's your business. We don't care anything about that. So yeah. Okay. It's in the workout room here in my build. Okay, gotcha, Step. Gotcha. For a minute, guys. I don't even want to deal with that. Hey, I just put you in timeout for 24 hours. Not even 10 minutes. Oh gosh. I'm like, nobody want to hear that. That's crazy. But yeah. So looking at the decorations, everything is decorated so pretty. So have you guys put up your Christmas stuff, your lights, your trees, all that good stuff? Have you guys done that yet? And let me tell you, I typically put up my decorations Thanksgiving Day. When I tell you I have not put up one thing, so guess what's going to happen? Nothing is going up this year because I'm the type of person, I like to enjoy my lights and the decorations. I like to set it up. And now I feel like it's too late because by the time I put it up, it's going to be time to take it down. So I'm just going to have to go around and enjoy everybody else's decorations. I cannot believe I haven't done anything. I have not. I haven't put anything up. I know we can't decide if we want a real tree or artificial. See, I always get a fake tree because I have real bad allergies. So, yeah. So the fake tree works really well for me. And I had this huge fake tree for years. It was so pretty. And I gave it to my niece because I was like, okay, we're empty nesters now. We don't need this big tree. And do you know she keeps it up all year long? Her tree is up all year long. And she switches it out during the course of the year. Yeah, she'll do like Valentine's Day tree. She'll do Juneteenth. She does all different types during the course of the year. So yeah, she keeps her tree all year long. And it's other people that does the same. I'm not one of them, but yeah. I love Christmas, but I don't want to look at it all year long. Yeah. Okay, Steph, I finished putting up the lights on the deck. Oh, you all out on the deck. No tree. Not even my Charlie Brown tree this year. You know what, my girlfriend, she would if you were to pull up in front of her house, her outside is beautiful. Not 1 ounce of decoration be on the inside. Okay, now this year she did put up a tree. She showed me today when I was at work. She put up this real slim tree and it came with everything on it. It's gorgeous too. It's really pretty. And I mean, you can like put it right directly in the corner. It does not take up any room. It already has the lights on it and everything. It's really pretty. So yeah, it just depends. Hey lady, how are you, Angel? I'm just out getting my steps in, just talking chit chat. So hey guys, while we're just talking, I'm just kind of wondering, what is your limit for a nice gift? So if you're saying you're going to make a purchase for a gift, what's the limit? Is $50 your limit? 100? I should have did a poll on that. That's what I should have did. I should have did a poll. So is the limit 100, 200? What's your number? I'm just curious. What's your number? I think you can find a nice gift for like $50. I really do. Sometimes even less than that. You know, and I know people say, oh, it's the thought that counts. And it is the thought that counts, you know. But what is your dollar limit? You know, if it's like a really good friend or a spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, a significant other, you know, somebody, you know, really instrumental in your life, what would you say is a good target amount that you're like, okay, this is my budget. I'm not going to go over this. I am not going to exceed this. Okay. What is, oh, I hear you barking. I just want to make sure you're not out the door, out your gate. Hi. My limit depends on the person, right? I get that. My limit depends on the person. For my mother and my niece, there is no limit. Everybody else, $5. Hey, hope all is well. Would you say $5? Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. And this is going to be like my really first Christmas not making any purchases. I'm typically like that girl, but this year, nope. I've already warned everybody, you're not going to be getting a Christmas gift, but they still get birthday gifts. And like I said, I do stuff all year round or whatever, especially with the nieces and their nephews, the grandkids and stuff. But this year, we're gonna love on each other. That's what they're getting. Auntie, grandmama love, mama, yeah. That's the kind of love you're getting this year. And it's all good. Yeah, it is all good. Yeah. Sometimes we have that expectation level up so high with them, it messes them up. Hi, how are you? It messes them up. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see. I'm normally a really good giver. When I have money, I normally go all out. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Hi, how are you, Brenda? And you know what? It's okay not to just dig in on one day of the year and just go all out. You know, especially when you're a big giver all year round. But yeah, I was just curious for as, you know, what's that number? You know, I recall it's been a couple years ago. It's been several years ago. But I happened to be at lunch with some of my peers, and this gentleman, he was at the lunch table with us, and he had just started dating this young lady, and he told us that she had purchased him an Apple Watch, and the Apple Watch was like $500. Guys, I almost fell out my chair because I'm like, y'all just mad, and she's buying you a $500 watch. I'm like, what? But you know, hey, it just depends on the person. You know, it depends on the person. So hey, you love who you love, right? You love who you love. So there's no right or wrong answer. It's what you love and who you love and what you want to do with your money. It's my money and I want it now. I trip off of that commercial all the time. So yeah, so some of my neighbors, they got their decorations up and it's getting all festive and and all that kind of good stuff. Wow, that's a big family. I love having a big family. Thanks for being here. Yes, thanks everybody for being here. Let me flip the camera so you guys can check out. Let's see. Yeah, so some folks got their little decorations all up. Not everybody, but some have already started. I like that. That's cute. That is really cute. Yeah, I love looking at the decorations. I enjoy jumping in the car and doing the drive-bys and outside of my neighborhood around the corner there's this entire neighborhood outside of my neighborhood. Y'all, it is crazy. When I tell you the traffic is backed up because the light action is ridiculous. It's gorgeous though. It is ridiculous. It is insane. Hey, Santa Grinch. Yes, please be safe out there. God bless you, woman of God. Hey, how are you? Is that Chris? I appreciate your uplift. You're welcome. Yes, I put my dolls in the car, and girl, you and your babies, you and your fur babies. I love when you be talking to them. You like, you begging. You were cooking. I think you were scrambling eggs one day or something, and you were talking to the dog. It's so funny how we do our pets, you know, and it's like they understand, like, you know, you in there frying something, mama, you gonna give me some of that. Too funny. Too funny. Oh, Chris, I gotta go back and check you out. I saw you one day, was it like 2 days ago? I think that was your first live, and I came in at the end, so I gotta go over and see the replay. Did you go live today? Did you go live today, Chris? You were going in, but like I said, I came in at the very end, so I want to see the entirety of the video. So yeah, I'm excited to go back and check that out. So yeah, so everybody's getting all festive and all pumped up and woo. So the question, are you guys going to be cooking big like you did for Thanksgiving? See, we didn't have a big Thanksgiving. All we had was salmon, some seafood salad, and something green. Wasn't anything big, nothing major. So are you guys going to pull it all out the oven? You're going to be baking and all that food. You're going to do it again for Christmas? Hi, yes, I'm going to cook big. You're going to cook big? Okay. All right. You're going to cook big. You ready? Hey, David. How are you? Glad to have you here. So glad you're here. Thanks for joining. I'm just out getting in some steps and just doing some chit-chatting. Was talking about Christmas, gift limits, decorations, you know, just that kind of thing. That's all. Just out running my mouth. Decided to get up from my desk. I'm done for the day, so I'm like, let me get up, let me lace up my shoes, get out and try to move around, you know, navigate a little bit. So yeah, I'm warmed up now. I started out chilly. I was a little chilly now, but I'm warm. I'm feeling good. So I can keep it moving. I can keep it going. So I'm glad to be out and about and talking to you guys. So what's happening on your YouTube channels? You guys been creating content? You've been coming through? You're doing anything new? You've been thinking about what you're going to do for 2026? You got any kind of goals you're trying to accomplish? Yeah, it's just so much to be thinking about, right? It's like we are constantly thinking, trying to figure out what our next move is going to be. You know, I know some guys are going to some of you guys might be thinking about a new career. You might need to take on a new skill, learn something new to kind of elevate yourself and take yourself to the next level. Okay, she's out here with her hammer and nails, working on her Christmas decorations, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera. What you say? Just enjoying your retirement. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm gonna pretend not to be mad. Okay, she got her decorations out, beaming. Their yard is always pretty with all the... Okay, you need to put some pep in your step and look like you're excited. You're about to put up the manger. Now come on.
I am.
I've been up since 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Let's do it.
It's almost time.
So when I come back,
I'll be
I
in
need
the
to see the manger. I need to see the three
house.
kings.
You are the reason for the
The
season, because I couldn't put up something that I didn't own.
That's right.
You know what you are. Let me.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I needed that.
Bring it in. Bring it in. You too. Y'all know I'm a goofbox, right? Yes. Hey, we're gonna make it friendly. We're gonna make it friendly, okay? I'm the type of person, I'm gonna make you talk. She was like, you know what? You're right. Everybody need a little bit of encouragement, right? Sometimes you just need that little spark. You just need somebody just to push you over the tip. Just to say, you know what? I can do this. I can go a little longer. I can go to the next level. Sometimes you just need to hear somebody say, you got this. Do your neighbors have contests for the decorations? No. No, the only thing they do is they do the yard thing. They do the yard thing during the spring. It's like her neighbors are paid. No, they're not. They are not. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, for the most part, everybody's pretty friendly. They really are. Everybody is pretty friendly. Every now and then I might run into a Scrooge, but for the most part, everybody is super nice. Super nice. Yeah. And that's the way it should be. What's the temperature in Memphis? Who's in Memphis? Wait a minute. What I miss? Who's in Memphis? Is this everyone so friendly? Who's in Memphis? I'm in Florida. Who's in? Yeah, just gonna enjoy my retirement. Who's in Memphis? What did I miss? Yeah, I'm in Florida. So it's like 60, I'm gonna say probably about 63, 64. But there's like a little wind. So there's like a little chill in the air, but nothing bad. Yeah. So, because Stephanie, right now I think Stephanie is holding down with the coldest right now. So, yeah. I've seen a couple of neighbors out walking, so the weather is good. You can tell when the weather is not so good because the streets are clear. You won't see anybody. The streets are clear, but people are out. They are out. I wish the lights were on so you could see my neighbor right here on the corner. Now he goes all out. You hear me? He goes all out. So, yeah. So, let's see. See, look at his yard. I wish you guys could see it all lit up. It is so pretty when it's lit up. This is pretty too when they have it lit up at night. Hey, I just be saying to myself, okay, it's pretty, but I wouldn't want to take all that down. He got the big snowman, but he has his grandkids here for the first time, so that's going to be exciting to have the little ones, see all the decorations and all that good stuff. Yeah, so we'll see. Thanks, Angel. Yeah, Verizon just laid me. Who is this? Verizon just laid me 300 people. What? Oh no. Oh, I am so sorry. I found another job within a week. Oh my goodness, girl. Look at God. You found a job within a week. And you got people out here been looking for jobs like forever and a day. And you found another job because you just moved there, right? You just got situated there, right, Pink? Y'all, I've been waiting for the neighbors to come out. So I can ask for some of those tangerines. Oh, 30,000. That's horrible. Yes. Oh my goodness. So glad you were able to find another job. My goodness. 30,000 people? I'm telling you, these jobs are not playing. They are not playing. Times are really changing. It is crazy right about now. That's why we telling people this is not the time to be tripping at work. If you got a job, you better be going in and don't be tripping. Just go do what you need to do and go home. At least show up. But here you were doing what you needed to do and got let go. But I am so excited that it worked out for you. It worked out. My goodness. I was with Verizon for 3 years. Oh my goodness. You just never know. Well, we thank God that you have a new job. You're going to be favored on your job and everything is going to work out. Yeah, put that fear to the side. But that was something to be nervous about. I'm just super excited that it worked out for you. Gee whiz. Ooh. I tell you, we just don't know what tomorrow will bring, right? We just don't know. That's why we got to have, some wisdom and not spend everything, have a little bit of something to the side. We just never know what is going to happen. Goodness. 30,000. I missed that memo. I didn't see anything on the news. But you know what? I'm going to be honest. I have not watched the news in maybe about a good 7 days. Angel, that's why I didn't know what was going on in, was it Tennessee? No, what state was that? That's why I didn't know what was going on. I haven't been watching the news. Sometimes it can be depressing. So I have to kind of step back from it every now and then. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, okay, yeah, Tennessee. Yeah, that's why I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, I had to kind of pull back from the news because it can kind of make you a little, that anger stuff start coming out. And I'm like, okay, D, fall back from that. You start kind of, getting in your head. You see people out here struggling and it feels as though, people who are in leadership don't care. It start making you feel some type of way. So I'm like, okay, take a break, fall back. Yeah, it can be scary at times. And I feel like the news try to use fear tactics on people, get them afraid, get them scared, So that's why I have to kind of be careful with what I'm watching, what I'm listening to, what I'm allowing to go inside my ears, because White House, Black House, Purple House, Green House, I'ma still eat. Household still gonna eat. We're gonna be okay. So yeah. That's why I can't watch it does. It will. I can't help but watch. And it can definitely be overwhelmed. Yeah, and that's why I knew right away, Angie, that I could come to Angel, that I could come to your channel and automatically get updated. I know you bring that awareness. You let us know what's happening out there, whether it's good or bad. You keep us informed. That's one of the things that I love about your channel. And you're so passionate about, especially for the people that are in need. You talk about those hard subjects that people avoid. It's a lot of avoidance that happens. And I don't like to get into a lot of politics, but we have to be aware. We got to be aware and know what's going on. Hey, Nixie, how are you? What's going on? God always gets me informed, and I praise him for that. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to connect with Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We need to have that awareness. We got to know what's going on to a certain level. We do. We can't walk around ignorant and not know what's happening around us. So, but then we have to know when it's time to push back. Some people can just, she really reminds me of my sister, and I say this all the time. My sister's no longer, with us, but she was our go-to person in the family, and she would definitely keep us updated as to what we need to know about certain things, laws and all of that stuff. So, yeah, definitely. You're getting some work done. You're still at work, Nisi? Did you go live today, Nisi? Y'all check out Nisi's channel, God Confidence Hub. She's hilarious, but she has some really good insight. Connect with each other, everybody connect with each other out here. Check out the WSFN Stephanie Lynn channel, Pink 96 Lover. Guys, connect with each other. There's some really good people out here. If it's someone you're interested in, sub, but at least go check it out and see how you feel about it. Don't just automatically be like, oh no, I'm not going to do that. That's not for me. You never know. I never thought I would like sushi until I tried it. I was like, ugh, I'm not going to eat that. Yeah, check out BCJ 1973. Check out David. Yeah. Let's check it. Let's lift each other up. We're all different for a reason. Nobody is the same. It would be so boring if we were all the same. We all got different insights, different ideas. We're all unique. And we're all trying to do this YouTube thing. 2.5 million? Is it million or billion? I don't know. It's a lot of people on YouTube. So it's enough room for everybody. Today is $5 day. It is. That's right. $5 day at Publix. Like I said, I had to go into the office today, and my boss, he had Chick-fil-A catered today, and believe it or not, I believe that was my second time eating Chick-fil-A. I never go over there, but I totally enjoyed it. That salad was so good, and he had ordered a big old platter of the chicken nuggets and salad, and the fruit. Oh, the fruit was delicious. So that was just so nice of him. He did that out of the goodness of his heart, because they have stopped all kind of company cards or anything. So he paid for that out of his own pocket. And I was like, oh, that was just so kind of you to do something like that. So I am definitely, I am definitely grateful and thankful, to have a boss like that. He is very caring. I tell God thank you all the time for him. Because I have had some bosses, y'all. I have had some bosses in my day and time. You hear me? So I know when to be grateful and thankful, because, so I just try to bite my tongue, because, you're not going to be in agreement with a person all the time. But you got to know when you have, when you're in a decent or a good position, just tell God thank you for it. Even if you don't like it. Tell God thank you for it until another door can open. Hi, Mighty Soul. Y'all check out Mighty Soul channel too. Very talented, very creative. Y'all check her out. And you're doing this 30-day, what is it called, Mighty Soul? You're doing a 30-day. I know you're on day 2. I haven't seen day 2. I haven't seen it today, but I will be seeing it later. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah. So connect with everyone, guys. So yeah, we just got to be thankful and grateful for what we have. Sometimes we have to stop and look around and focus on what we have as opposed to what we don't have. We got to have that gratitude and have that thankful attitude, because trust and believe Somebody wants your spot, right? We be thinking we got it all bad. Somebody always wants your spot. Oh, 31 days of motivation. Ha ha ha. Motivate the sword. See how that worked? 31 days of motivation and attitude of gratitude. Absolutely. Hey, Crystal. Y'all go check out Crystal's channel. Crystal, she's on. Crystal, what time you come on? 6 o'clock in the mornings? You come in? Crystal be on by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day. Okay. One day she's doing therapy. Next she be out there cooking, frying chicken. She does a plethora of things. Another great contact. So go and check her out. Go check her out. Check her out. She had me crying yesterday when I got off of work and I went and looked at one of her shorts. Sweet to the point though. Direct and to the point. But sweet. That's what I'm telling you guys. We're all different. We're all different. We were not made to be robots and be just alike. We're all different. Multifaceted. Yes. Crystal is a delight. She really is. She's a delight, and I thank God for her and for all of you guys. I really do. You guys just been hanging out with me and motivating me, and y'all just be with me when I'm on my walks, and y'all just let me run my mouth. Y'all be like, okay, D, keep walking, keep talking. That's what it's all about. We just gonna keep pushing each other, and we're gonna take the pressure off. Take the pressure off. Sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves. We don't need to be doing all that. What will be, right? Okay, what is it? Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Yeah, all in God's timing. It'll happen organically. It'll just happen. It'll happen. You know, everything is working for the good, even the bad. Oh, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in the morning. So if you guys are up at 4 a.m., I know y'all like 4 a.m. D. Are you for real? Well, if you're not, 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Timing, but check out the replay. That's why you can hit the replay button. For you guys who are still sleeping and you still got coal in your eyes, when you get up or you're on your lunch break or you can't sleep at night, check it out. Thank you. Oh, girl, out here getting this. Walking. Woo, feeling good. And I appreciate you guys for being out here with me. Oh, I tell you, we're just going to do this thing. Yo, can you believe it? We're about to go into January. We're going to be saying, Happy New Year. Is that crazy? Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Well, we knew it was coming. We just didn't know it was going to come that fast. And no, you know what? That's why we cannot be wasting time on petty people and petty things, because time is moving. Time is of the essence. We got to keep this thing moving. We got time for all that foolishness. Those goddamn trolls, and you got trolls on the internet. You got trolls on the job. You got trolls in the neighborhood. You got trolls. You got to rebuke them. Rebuke them and keep it pushing. Got to keep it going, because time is moving. And when you look back, 2026, when we get to 2026 and we start looking back and we're going to be like, what did I do in 2025? Was I productive? Did I produce anything? Did I have any fruit falling? That's the question. Do you have any fruit? Or is everything a sourpuss? Because those folks, every time you ask them how they're doing, my back hurt. They always got problems. And don't get me wrong, we all have issues. We all have concerns. We all have challenges. But every single day it's raining on your side of the yard. Something is wrong with that. Sometimes you have to say to yourself, okay, I am the common denominator. I need to pull myself together. Y'all ever talk to yourself and shut up or sit down? I do. I be like, Dee Dee, sit down. Have several seats. You're doing too much. Y'all ever do that? You ever tell yourself, slow down, sit down, you're doing too much, just be quiet? Y'all ever have to talk to yourself? Thank you, thank you. Y'all ever do that? Do you ever talk to yourself and say, just be quiet, just sit down, just let it be, don't respond, don't say anything, just let it go? Y'all ever have that conversation with yourself? You say, I always talk to myself. You have to calm yourself down and say, you know what? It's not even worth it. First of all this social media chaos that be happening, I be like, how is this happening with people who don't know each other? Why do you care so much about somebody you don't know, about what they say or what they didn't say? You know, sometimes, Crystal, we talked about this. Sometimes we can get too much in our own heads, and we just need to let it be. We just need to let it be and let people be who they want to be. What they say, when people show you who they are, believe them. But for whatever reason, we be like, oh no, that's not who she really is. Yes, it is. She showed you who she was. He showed you who he was. But you didn't want to believe it. You did not want to believe it. You wanted to believe something else. You wanted to do what my girlfriend tells me. She was like, Dee Dee, you kills me giving people benefit of the doubt. You need to stop that. And I was like, no. But guess what? The light bulb finally clicked on, y'all. It's taken a long time. But the light bulb, it's clicking. It's shining. You ever have that light bulb moment and you're like, okay, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can really see those tendencies. I really see you for who you are. Give grace too easily. We just give it too easily because you know what? We want to think the best of people. And it's nothing wrong with that. But when people start showing you that they're slimy, they are slimy. And I hate to say that. I really do. I hate to say that. But we can't walk around and not be wise. Yes, we can pray for people. But only God can change people. We have to deal with our wisdom. Yeah. What is that scripture about? Serpent, be like a serpent, but as gentle as a dove. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, everything we need is in that word. And it's going to direct us and tell us how we need to be responding. When the word tells you to acknowledge him in all things and he'll direct our path, he'll show us. He will show us who people really are. He will show us. You need to stay away from that red flag. That's a red flag. But we ignore. Crystal says, I'm done. Once you show me that, it is that. People know what they be doing. They know. They really do know. Right. Everything we need is in that word. Everything we need is in that word. And we don't have to be afraid of it. We just got to open it up, apply it, and keep it pushing. Keep it moving. Okay, guys, I'm about to head on back home. And I'm going to be, I said, give me 30 minutes. And guess what? I'm at 44.16 seconds. So I'm doing good. And I appreciate you guys again. Exactly. People to be who they're showing you to be instead of who you need or want them to be. Yeah, trust it. What they say, people be playing in your face. They do. They will play in your face. And it's like, you don't think I know. And sometimes you know, but you just don't show it. You just say, you know what? I see you for who you are. I'm just going to put some distance between us. I'm going to put some distance between us. I'm not going to just, shut you totally off, but I am aware. I am aware. And we have to see people for who they really are and stop trying to, think that they're somebody else. We got to stop lying to ourselves. Let's not go into 2026 like that. Let's not go into let's start, let's kick in that discernment today. We don't need to be waiting, We need to be utilizing that wisdom now. Because you know what? That will get us off track. It will get us off track. We have purpose. We have assignments. And sometimes people, they can see what you're really made of. And they don't want to see you grow. They want you to stay the same way that you are. They don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you come up. So they'll try to block you and try to throw shade your way to see if you're going to quit. No, it's no quitters over here. You're not going to intimidate me. You're not going to scare me. You're not going to make me feel like I don't deserve to be at the table. Yeah, we got to take that control back. Some of us are giving people too much control. Too much control. Yeah. You have these folks out here trying to control you, what you do, what you say, how you conduct your page. And that's another thing I don't get. If you don't like what someone's saying on their page, go to the next page. It's so easy. It is so easy. Easy as 1, 2, 3. But nope, they don't want to do that. They rather have some controversy. They rather go back and forth. And Angel, sometimes when you're talking, girl, I be on the floor. I be saying to myself, troll, you do not want any of that today. It is so comical. And you're so patient sometimes. And you're like, they don't know how my mouth is. And sometimes people really don't know what they're dealing with. But you're trying to come into someone's page and troll them. And it's like, that's the wrong answer today. I kind of messed that up. But people show you exactly who they are. You can accept it or inconvenience yourself, pretending they are something different than what they show you. She just said it. She just summed it up right there. Nothing else to say from that. She just summed it up right there. I try to spare them because I am truly a work in progress. Girl. Woo! You really do. You really do. You do. But you know what? I think that was you, Crystal, talking about poking the bear. Is that was you today, right, Crystal, talking about poking the bear? And sometimes people will just keep going, poking, because they want to see, can I get her to come out of character? Can I get her to fall out of character? And that's just something, because we all have flesh. We all have flesh. So when I feel that rise, I just go ahead and disengage. Because I'm like, you're not going to take me there. Nope. Not going to take me there. I don't know why we all just can't be. We just can't be. But you know what? I guess it's just too much like being right. You're going to always have those individuals who are going to try to push you over the top. And that's where we have to grow. Even at work, you might be on a project with a couple of people and everybody has their own accountability. And you always have 1 or 2 people who try to take over and tell you what to do. No, stay in your lane. I know what I need to do. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I know how to read. I know how to write. I can comprehend. But you always have those bossy folks. It's always those bossy ones. And I'm thinking, okay, so do you have no control at home? So you come to work to push your control around? Is that what's happening? You know, you have to question. You know, I be questioning that stuff. When people start acting crazy, I be saying to myself, you don't have no control at home. Nobody don't pay you any attention. So you come to work and you want to spew your venom at work. Yeah. So yeah. So we all have to deal with all these different people and all their different personalities, and I just tell God, give me grace and allow me to use the right words, because like she was saying, we're all a work in progress. We're all a work in progress. This is great. It's always great talking to you, great people. All right. We'll be over. I'll be over and check you out. Thank you so much for visiting. Have a great day. Have a great one. Yeah, guys, I am just about at the end of my walk. And I thank you guys for joining me. And I think what I'm going to do, well, you know what? Look at me. You know what, guys? Y'all can hang on in there with me for a few more minutes. Look at me. Y'all can hang on in there with me for a few more minutes. I think you guys can do that. It won't be too long. We're going to get right on in and do what we need to do. Hold on for a sec. I'm still here. Okay, guys, I'm trying to pull myself together. Oh, goodness. This air, it opens up everything. I should have put a little beanie on top of my head. I should have put a beanie on my head so I can pull myself together here. But I'm at 51 minutes. Oh, 52 minutes. I'm getting it in. Getting that walk in. Okay, let me look at my steps. How many steps am I at yet? Okay. Oh, I'm over 7,000. So I'm good with that. I am good with that number. I am A-okay with that. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Looking good, feeling good. So yeah. So you guys got to cook dinner or anything? Okay, you say I'm on my way to check you all out before I eat my dinner. It was really nice seeing you all. Yes, thank you so much, Steph, for joining. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I will see you Sunday for trivia, right? You're going to be doing trivia at 7 o'clock. You and Echo, correct? At 7. Because, see, I missed it last time. I'm like, I am not missing trivia this time. So at 7 o'clock, trivia, correct? Yes, I put it in my phone. I will not be missing trivia. I'm going to be ready. I plan on winning, and it's no competition. Oh, goodness. It's a good time, guys. If you guys are available, come over and check out Trivia on Steps channel. It is a bunch of fun, and we do scriptures, and she has like a lot of different fill in the blanks and stuff like that. So it's a really good time. It really is. It's a good time. We laugh and trip out and all that good stuff. Yeah. We have a great time. We really do. We have a great time. A bunch of fun. A bunch of fun. So I'm excited. I'm going to be checking out a little bit more content tonight. So I'm going to be coming over to everybody's pages and checking out and see what you guys are doing. So I'm excited to see what's happening. I checked out some before I went to work this morning. So I try to get some in before work and a little bit after work, because guess what? Y'all know me. I go to bed early. I be in bed about 9 o'clock because I'm up so early. So yes, I have to get everything in and that kind of thing. So most definitely. So I've made it back in. So I'm about to settle down. I'm pretty. You guys got to cook dinner tonight? Are you guys cooking? Are you guys got to get some? Well, Stephanie, I heard you say you were about to have dinner. You said you was about to have dinner. So is that a home cooked meal you made, Steph? I guess you say D. I don't care if it's in a box. I'm about to eat this. Some folks cook every night. Some folks, they cook every single night. Okay, I'm trying to get myself situated. Hi, Beverly. How are you? How's it going? I hope your day is going well. I just got in from walking. I just made my way back in from walking. Took a walk. I took a walk. So, you everyday step. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. We're just doing some chit chatting, getting caught up from today, seeing how everybody was doing. So we done talked about so much. We have talked about so much. So we are just about at the end. I was just trying to figure out, what's for dinner. I'm clocking out of work and eating leftovers, chicken, salmon, Alfredo. Oh, that sounds so good. I love salmon. I love me some salmon. I love blackened salmon too, but I love salmon any kind of way. Yeah, I really enjoy that. I can actually eat fish every day. I really could. I could eat fish every day, and I love myself some fish and grits. But I'm still full from lunch today. So if I get hungry, I'll have like a piece of fruit. I'm really satisfied. I'm satisfied right now. So I need to drink some water. I haven't had enough water for today. So I'm going to try to get hydrated enough here. And that's going to be it for me. So yeah. I'm glad you had a good day. I enjoyed your live yesterday. That was a really nice live. Y'all need some prayer. Y'all better go over to Miss Beverly channel. She got a word for you. She'll pray over you. Yes. We all need that time. Sometimes we just need somebody to, tap in for us. Sometimes we just need that extra healing. We need that, sensitivity, that empathy. And Miss Beverly, she's right there. She is right there waiting, and she has a word for you. So go and check out her channel. Such a refreshing individual, so sweet. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, I have just met some really good people. I thank God. I have just met some really nice people. It's just a blessing. It really is. It is a blessing, because sometimes you feel outed, on when you go into some chats, they're like, what are you here for? What are you doing here? It's not as welcoming. You guys know what I mean. You guys done felt it before. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. But you don't get that. It's like welcome. It's like as soon as you go over, she's going to welcome you. You're going to feel right at home. You're going to feel right at home. And that's what we all, want to feel. We want to feel that. We want to feel that it's okay to be present on a channel, to engage, to talk, to laugh, to pray, all those different things. Yesterday, she was talking about, feelings. And sometimes we go through things and we need to acknowledge our feelings and just don't push your feelings to the side. I really enjoy how you talked about that, because a lot of times we're feeling hurt and pain, disappointment, but it just depends on the culture, how you were brought up. Some people feel like they can't express their pain. They can't express what they've gone through. But I like how you talked about, acknowledging that pain, acknowledging, how you're feeling, what you've been through. And then, you surrender it to God and let him handle it from there. Allow him to handle it from there. So we all have different feelings at different times. We're not always on the mountaintop. We're just not. We're not. I mean, at least I'm not. I can only speak for me. I'm not always on the mountaintop. I know a lot of people probably think I am, because most of the time I'm talking about scriptures and that kind of thing. But even in the midst of me talking about scriptures, I could be facing a challenge and you guys just don't know about it. You know what I mean? Because God will give us a peace. He will be able, he allows us to be able to work and do what we need to do without falling apart. We don't have to fall apart. There's a time and a place for everything, but everybody doesn't have to know what we are going through. Unless you elect to let them know. That's all I'm saying. Unless you decide, I want to tell this. Sometimes God may lay it on your heart to share because somebody else may learn from what you're going through. So you definitely don't need to bottle it up. But I just say, make sure you prayed about what you're going to share because people are so vindictive. Sometimes when you share things, people will try to come back and use it against you as judgment. So I just don't want anyone to go through that kind of pain because social media can be very ugly and you got to have really tough skins to deal with that. So you can just be sharing and being vulnerable, and it can happen anywhere, but especially on social media when you're sharing your intimate details as to what you have gone through, what you have experienced. Sometimes people can use that as a weapon against you. And you have all the best intentions when you're sharing. That's why I tell people, if you're going to share something, it's okay, but just make sure you really prayed about it before you expose it, before you share it, because it's so many vindictive and judgmental people, especially when you're sharing from the heart, something that you've really gone through. And you're just, I'm just going to share this because it may help somebody else. But you're always going to have that 1 to 2% of people who are going to take what you say and try to make it ugly, and just try to make it ugly. What you say, I'm learning so much about social media. Oh, you could not have told me some of the things that I've seen transpire on social media was happening. I'm like, is this for real? Are we 3 years old? Is this really happening? But right before our eyes. But you know what? I tell God, I thank you because He is growing me up. He's building my muscles, my spiritual muscles to continue to show up and do what He has assigned me to do. So I like people to see me in all capacities. Because like I said, I'm not walking around with the Bible in my hand every day, but I do have the Word of God in my heart. So I like people to see me talking about God. I like people to see me laughing and having fun because there's different variations of me, So I want you to see the good, the bad, one day I cried because, we were talking about people losing their jobs. We had a massive job layoff and it messed with me. I was just kind of like in a dump mode for like 2 weeks. That thing really penetrated my heart. And when I started talking about it, I started crying. My emotions took over, So I want people to see, sometimes people think when we say that we are believers, it's a weird thing. It's nothing weird about being a believer. We still jump rope. We still do jumping jacks. We still have fun. We get on roller coasters and that kind of thing. But we know what we believe when it comes to our faith. When it comes to our faith. So, yeah. So I just want people to see that realness, that rawness, I'm just like anybody else. I'm just like anybody else. And just like God used me, He can use anybody else. God can use anybody He so desire if we are willing to allow Him to use us. Yeah, that's about it. That is about it. Oh, Stephanie, I thought you were going to have your dinner. You're still here, sis. Y'all, let me tell y'all, Stephanie is just, it's like, you have met people out here like you've never known them before. And Stephanie, it's like I've been knowing you like forever and a day. I'm serious. It's like forever and a day. And I'm like, it is such a delight. And I just tell you, thank you. I'm serious. I tell you that in the chat sometimes, but I tell you, thank you. It's a lot of other people like that I've met, just been so genuine and just, I'm like, this is crazy that you've never met an individual before, but you can feel that, that connection. You can really feel that connection. You're drawn in. It's really a blessing. It really is a blessing. And I thank you for always being there and sticking by your sister. Thank you so much. But guys, thank you for coming in and chatting with me. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are able to connect with each other's channels and go out and see it if it's something you're interested in. Subscribe. If not, you just keep on moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. But if you're up at 4 a.m. in the morning, if you just wake up, you can't sleep, come on over and join me. We're going to be up in the morning talking about Romans 8:28. All things work together for the good. And if you're not up at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch it on the replay. All right, guys. Okay, y'all take care.